And then 3, 2, 1. Blubhub style will take your head.
We almost died.
Blubhub is made.
Woo. I don't know what that has to do with things, but hi. Hello.
Welcome new subscribers.
Again. Hello, subscribers.
Yes. Today we're going to be playing some Truth or Dare without the dare, except for hot ones.
That's a terrible explanation. So we're going to be playing Truth or Chip, where we will be asking each other the most interesting, most perplexing questions to get each other to open up, to become better friends even, and to openly embarrass each other on the internet. And we have the option of telling the truth or eating one of these hot ones chips. It's actually, they're hotter than you would think, but not stupidly hot.
Yeah, like the hot chip challenge.
Yeah. So it's not the hot chip challenge. That one killed me in one chip. And then these kind of build up. Don't open them yet. It's going to be a shameful act to open it up when you choose to.
Okay.
Yeah. So
there is a hot ones truth or dab, but we are poor, so
this is our version. Okay,
yeah.
We can't afford that. So HAYNAH wrote down some in case he needs them. I have my phone. We're bad at coming up with this stuff on the spot. Okay, people, don't judge us.
So all right. Bring on the question, baby.
All right. Hold on. I have my list. Oh, I don't have my list ready. I'm looking at a camera.
How come you got a naked Pokemon on your screen?
Well, first of all, that's my cat, and my lock screen is Fuecoco.
Pretty sure there's Rule 34 of that.
You already looked it up.
Yeah, no, it was. It was hot.
Okay, you know what? We'll start with this one.
Smash or pass?
No.
Oh.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever purchased? There's something that I think it is.
Well, what's embarrassing? Because I'm pretty shameful. Or shameless.
You are. You're just pretty out in the open with a lot of this stuff, considering I can see your camera or your computer case from here, and that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What is it, HAYNAH? What are you most ashamed to own? I don't know if you want me to say it, so
I'm curious because I'm like in my head. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I say go ahead, tell me because I'm
okay. What I think it is, because I couldn't see myself telling people, but you told me. You bought a pocket.
Oh, right. I was thinking about that too.
You're going to have to bleep out the second part of that. A pocket enjoyer for oneself in their private times.
Yeah. And then my dad found it, and it was on the ground until I got home from work, and he never touched it. Or he did touch it, but then he just left it there. I know, I mean, yeah. I think that's embarrassing right there.
Okay, we'll make this one count.
Okay.
Even though I answered for you.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I was like, no, I don't think so. But
so I'm like, part of me goes, I feel like that's something you're open with, but I also know you haven't told a lot of people about it, but you've also told people about it.
Yeah, I haven't told a lot of people about it.
Well, it's on the internet now.
It is. What is your biggest what was your biggest waste of money on?
Oh my god. So, because there was a point in time where for a joke I would buy stuff a lot. That was a huge waste of money. Not even for myself, but just to be funny. For a girl that broke up with me 3 days after I bought it for her, I went to the mall and had gotten her like some gifts that like totaled up to like $150. I mean, she did also give me presents too, but like price wise, what she got me was probably like $30. So she still put in money, but I got her, like I said, like almost $200. And like I said, like 3 days later, she broke up with me. So I guess in a way, that was the most wasteful thing, because in the end, I wasted a crap ton of money for no reason. But at that time, I was happy with my decision. But looking back on it, that's what I'm going with. Is Bed Bath and Beyond stuff. Yeah, that's what we're going with. That or the bear I got you. That was pretty expensive. I guess it's my turn, huh?
Yep.
The biggest secret you've never told your mother.
Yeah, I'm never gonna tell her about that. I already told you in the car. I'm not gonna. So I'm not gonna tell the internet because I know she's gonna kick my ass for that. How many chips? Just one.
We'll do one. One each.
How about two?
Well, we'll
'Cause-
do one, and if you do it again, you have to eat two. So it
Okay,
keeps going up each
multiply
time.
it.
Yeah. You got to double every time.
Have you ever bullied a handicapped person?
Okay, so two stories on this one. Two stories. Because there's the one that I feel really bad for, but he wasn't really handicapped, but I feel bad for it, so I feel like I should still tell it. And then the other one was from elementary school, and people thought I was being a jerk, but I wasn't. So, like in every elementary school, there's the special class, and there was this one kid that I'm not entirely sure what he had going on, wrong with him, but it was on Halloween, so everyone, all the little kids, we were all in costumes. This kid had like a homemade Batman costume on. He looked dope as fuck. So we were going down the hallway, and my class was having to wait in line, and his was across from us. And I was just amazed by his costume. So I was staring at him, and I was just like, wow. And my teacher and the other teacher proceeded to pull me aside and like lecture me about bullying him. And I'm just going, no, I think his costume's cool. And they're like, you're staring at him, you're making faces at him, you're being a jerk. So that was the time I was accused of bullying. When, dude, if you're watching this for some reason, know your elementary school costume was dope, and I wasn't trying to be mean. And if I made you feel bad, I'm sorry. So there's that. The issue here for me is I know a lot about you, so I already know some of these. What's the weirdest thing you have hidden in your room? I guess your apartment now.
Person that I hide in the closet? No, okay.
No, everyone knows about him.
No, okay. Roger, you're good. No, okay.
You're okay, Roger. You're okay. See you later.
I would say probably like that fleshlight. That's pretty much it.
Okay, I thought
I
that
don't-
might end up with the same answer.
Yeah, I mean, unless you consider like,
Because like I said, HAYNAH's a very open person, and me and him have been friends for a long time. So me and him don't have too many secrets with each other. So it's kind of hard because a lot of these questions we've kind of already gone over with each other.
yeah, and I've asked him to watch hentai with me, so
Yeah.
that's as pretty open as you get.
Yeah, I said no in case anyone's wondering.
Have you ever jerked off to a fictional character?
All right, so I will preface this with saying I don't really get much out of hentai, so I don't really jack off to hentai. I have tried.
I'm like talking about video
Yeah,
games
yeah.
and everything. So
That's why I'm kind of setting this before to kind of start. So hentai anime girls, that's a no. Video game characters, kind of same way with me. I guess they're still just not human enough for me. Like I find like well modeled video game characters more attractive. I guess if you kind of this is kind of I think every guy has, but I'll say it. What's her name? That played the Queen of Dragons, Game of Thrones.
oh yeah, what's her face? Yeah,
What is it? Clark?
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark. That's the one. There's my truth.
I mean, yeah, she was naked in like the first season.
Yeah,
and
I'm not gonna
else.
say it. I didn't really watch it, but I thought her character was really hot, and
I mean,
there
she's
we are.
like, hey,
What's the longest you've gone without brushing your teeth?
huh? Ever since that I've got my teeth pulled out, because I do it every so often. I will be truthful about that. I don't brush them as much as I used to. And some people will be like, oh shit, you don't brush them at all? Sometimes I just wake up and go.
I know.
Yep. And then, but
Well, what was the longest point you ever went in your life without brushing your teeth?
when I was a kid, I would do it a lot. Teen years.
If you were to put a time on it, estimated how long?
Probably a month.
A month?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one might be fun. What's the drunkest you've been?
All right, drunkest I've ever been. Is that one of your birthday parties?
Yep.
I
What happened out there?
how detailed are you wanting me to go with this? Because
How
I'm not.
detailed do you want to go there? Because I mean,
Because this question doesn't pertain to the events that happened.
yeah, but you could say
Okay.
that alludes to it. But like,
All right.
if I was this drunk,
So
it could have happened.
no, I'm not gonna go that as far as you're wanting me to, and I'm not gonna say things.
Because I feel
But
like she does watch.
no, yeah, I mean yes, but I will say this. I when I showed up, I drank a shot with you. I proceeded to drink like 4 more shots with like other people throughout there. Then our buddy Tucker showed up with some vodka, some cheap vodka, and me and him basically drank half a bottle each. So at that point, I was pretty funky. That I also became far more sociable, to which I think, yeah, I was a lot nicer to a couple of the ladies there. Not rude, nice, and not like sexual, hands-on things like that. But I was definitely flirty compared to my usual non-flirty self.
And
What's your most embarrassing phobia?
I am afraid of the dark.
See, I think everyone to a degree is afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
I think people just have different degrees of afraid of the dark because I feel like there's being afraid of the dark, like you're just in your bedroom and the lights go off like that.
Is overthinking a phobia? Because I overthink a lot too.
There's a lot of phobias, so I think that one could count. But like that, if that goes off and you're starting to freak out, then you're like extremely scared of the dark. But if you're in the middle of the woods and like it's pitch black and your flashlight or your campfire goes out and you have no other light source and it's just dark, that's scary.
Water and video games.
Water in video game, that's just because it's terrible.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be done.
Have you ever faked an interest to get with a girl?
Not really.
As in, like, I guess I should have asked this one. Have you ever stalked a girl on a Facebook to see what she likes and then talk about it with her at work?
Not really. Most girls that I've really been interested in, especially like
I guess I'm the only one that done that.
the worst thing you have ever said to someone.
There's a whole lot of couple. I'm gonna just touch the chips.
You got to do 4.
It's fine with me. They're kind of good.
They are actually really good.
Would you have a threesome with me?
I've told you the rules.
I know.
You just want me to say the rules on camera.
Yes.
Because it involves people that I potentially want to collab with.
Still, yeah.
This chip's broken. Hold up, let me get a different one. Hold chip in this. Ain't no bitch. Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Since I'm
And I
Native
have an opinion on this too.
Since I'm Native American. Okay. Now I'm getting conflicted now. Vampires are cool. I somehow have a weird love for vampires now. I don't know why, because I think just the way they live. But werewolves are also cool. But I also am a Native American who was like, hey, Jacob's Native American in that whole group, even though half of them were like Hispanic. But I would say Jacob.
I'm Team Edward. I think Jacob was kind of a douchebag. Yeah.
What's your biggest regret?
I guess if I had to pick something, as weird as it is, I guess not learning how to improve myself on YouTube until like last year is when I kind of started working on YouTube. Up until that point, my thumbnails were terrible, my commentary was terrible, my editing style was mediocre at best. So I guess I'm kind of upset with myself that I didn't start learning earlier on in my YouTube career. But that's about it, and even that I don't really find as a regret. What do you think my biggest regret is?
Not having a threesome with me.
What's the weirdest sex dream you've ever had?
Oof. Okay, that is weird. Huh. I think I was about to ask you that question, but I totally forgot it. Like, most of the things, and therapists say it's perfectly natural. But I've had some sex dreams with family members. That is somewhere, and I've also had sex dreams about coworkers. They said that's not natural. No, I'm kidding.
This thing, that one's.
I think I only had one sex dream with a family member, but then I usually have sex dreams with coworkers. I think that's the reason why I want to threesome with you. No, okay, to experience that real dream. Have you ever returned a gift or re-gifted it to somebody?
This one is going to sound a lot more depressing than what I actually mean it to be. Um, I have not actually received too many gifts in my life, so
Damn, just eat a chip, man.
that one's kind of a bummer. But I don't mean it to be sad. It's just, I just haven't had that many gifts in my life, so I can't think of any gift that I've ever gotten that I've just given to someone else. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done to try and have a celebrity notice you?
Well, damn. I think I told you and Bear that for those. I guess you can consider them celebrities now, but not really. Yeah, I guess you'd say weird. There were okay, so the group 1491s. They basically
Oh, that.
yeah. That was my kind of weird thing where I jumped in with them when they were all dancing and they were like, hey, type shit. That's how they noticed me. But not really anything. I mean, I met Lou Ferrigno. I met what's his face, Merle. What's his actor's name?
I forget his name.
I don't know why I'm drawing blank. He plays Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I always forget
Michael
that.
Rooker.
Oh, yeah.
I met him. Dude, he's like the most sweetest guy ever.
He seems like you'd
He
actually be a
he's
really
like
nice guy.
like
Yeah.
legit like he was like, oh my god, he's like the most kindest person ever. Like we didn't have cash for a picture. He's like, oh no, just come on over and just come talk to me and stuff.
Yeah, because he seems like plays like some pretty harsh
Yeah,
characters.
like he's like
but,
really
like,
good at what he
He
does.
actually seems like he would be a pretty
Yeah,
chill guy.
dude, he was like he was maybe me and him were like talking for like 15 minutes straight.
That's
And then
nice.
next
That's
to
nice.
the people who played in the guild, like Felicia Day and everything
Yeah,
else.
but
And
what's the weirdest thing you've ever done for attention?
shit, I think that 1491 thing maybe that's I guess you
Okay.
consider that weird. I mean, but other than that,
Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it.
how old were you when you lost your virginity?
That's a special one for me, huh? Yeah, I'll take the chips for this one. My friends know the answer to that one. What's the most embarrassing name you've ever gone by?
Okay, well, it's not really embarrassing. My name, HAYNAH, is not really my real name, but it's a lot easier for other people to say. So
I can't even ever remember all of it. I get like a little past halfway and I
yeah, for my
forget.
real name, yeah. So I always get Hannah, Hanel, like anal, Hanel, Neha. The coolest one is probably Hey to the Na, but Hannah Montana, which I embraced, and I around school I was like
As
Hannah
you should.
Montana.
As you should.
Yeah, so because Hannah Montana was big around my middle school area, and Hannah, I think I said that right.
Yeah, you already got
Okay.
him. Yeah.
So not really embarrassed. Oh, Hayden, I guess you say.
Hayden's kind of a cool name though.
But I think the most embarrassing one, I have a big stuttering problem. So it's really hard for me to say H's a lot. So I go a lot for some reason when I get put on the spot. So I always hate introducing myself. Uh, so back in freshman year, uh, I was embarrassed to say my name, so I didn't. So I just said, "Call me Williams," and it was embarrassing because I couldn't say H's. So I would say my last name Williams. So everyone thinks it's Saint, but it's not. But it's Williams and stuff. So But yeah,
Okay.
I would say Williams because at first, and then
That doesn't sound immediately embarrassing, but the story behind it goes to.
yeah, I get embarrassed because it's like I didn't know how to say.
All right. All right. We'll take it. We'll take
So
it.
yeah,
All right.
your celebrity crush, which I think I kind of already know.
Call me Chris.
Oh, baby, it's getting spicy up in here.
You really took that out of proportion. That was like really really dramatic for what that was. What are the 5 most recent things in your search history?
Porn. Let me. Can I name off the 5 categories that I've recently looked up
Sure.
on the
Well,
hub?
sure. We'll do it on the hub.
Yeah, let me be.
Oh, I didn't say on hub. I just said your 5 most recent.
Well, they led to the hub. Okay, so
Oh, okay.
let me be out of context, but people
Okay.
might get
All right. I'll take
uh, I want to see your reaction for this. Milking, hentai, and what else was it? BBW, curious midget.
That's an offensive term.
That
Little
is
people.
small. I guess it's people. That sounds really weird now. Little people. Yeah, I guess we'll go with the little people. And I'm gonna just straight out say it. Fit boy. There you go. It's pretty big that people don't even. Yeah. So those are the 5 things that I was. And if you want to be non-specific, how to get money fast. Red stew, how to get money fast. What was the worst thing you ever did at work?
Hi, Grace. How are you doing?
Oof.
She once threw butter on my car. So on my last day of working with her, I recruited another coworker, and we grabbed everything required to make baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, including mashed potatoes, and we coated her car in sour cream, mashed potatoes, bacon bits, chives, and of course the mashed potato and cheese. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done to try and get attention from your crush?
Huh. Damn. As you may know, I'm a big simp. And I should admit that on the internet, I know, because that's a lot. Embarrassing?
Yeah.
Should I feel embarrassed for buying like $100 of gifts for her and not getting any receiving end of it? She didn't even invite me to her birthday.
Okay, well, I see. Yeah, you know what? We'll count that.
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing for some who look at it on the outside. Me, I'm like, actually, yeah, that's just straight up embarrassing.
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
Have you ever stolen some? I completely missed. But that was
Yes,
weird.
when I was 4 years old, me, my mom, went over to one of my cousins, and they had a stuffed Pikachu about yay big on their desk. I stole it. I
Let's,
still have it.
if you want it back, pay us
No,
$45,000. You know what? Make it easy on you. Pay us $2,000. You know what? Even more easier. Just pay us
I'm not
$900.
giving it back. That's mine. No, but yeah, so I was 4 years old. I took it. They never asked for it back. I'm sure they looked for it, and occasionally I do feel bad for it. But then one of my cousins tried to steal it from me, and I stole it back. So I think it was just an endless cycle of thievery with this Pikachu. But I still have it. I have it. I won. It's mine. That's it. That's my story. That's my thievery story. That's overall. I think that's the only thing I've ever stolen in my life.
I like how you
Wow.
didn't say the one thing that you didn't steal. My virginity.
That's because I'm not wanting to steal it.
Yeah, you're trying to give it back. Yep. Yep.
Now you're just eating the chips.
Yep. Because my biggest regret is not eating these chips.
I only had to eat 2. This video might be kind of a flop. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
But it was
pretty
kind of
fucking
fun.
hilarious. I'll make it the way it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to like proof watch this one to see how it turns out.
I feel like this is our peak. I feel like we're gonna peak in this one. If you like what you saw, I think
I don't know why you would.
I know we're gaining subscribers for it, so thank you. You're making
Kind of
my
looks like these chips are moldy.
yeah, I can see that. But yeah, I would say thank you for liking and commenting. If this video gets up to 50 likes, or any other video that gets up to 50 likes, we're gonna do something special. We don't know yet, but I don't know yet, but hell, I mean, we're trying to do a camping video in the summer, so foreshadowing, we don't know.